Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and I just wanted to have a look and see how my two Japanese loquats are doing at the moment in winter. Now these are both grafted varieties. I've got an Oliver there, and this one's a Mrs. Cookson, and they're both grafted onto quince rootstocks, which should make them even hardier and more resistant to wet roots, and also it has a dwarfing effect, or a slight dwarfing effect, on the loquats. They're both container grown. Now I did have some issues with both of these plants towards the end of summer. This damage you can see on the leaves on various stems is not cold burn, and I don't think it's sun scorch either. Now there is a possibility towards the end of summer that, because they're in containers, I might have underwatered them when the weather was very hot, but I don't think the problem is sun scorch. I actually think it might be fertiliser burn, because I was feeding these plants back in July and August at a point when the new shoots suddenly started to turn brown at the ends. Now loquats actually don't like to be overfed, so I'm thinking it's quite likely that I overfed the plants with the wrong kind of fertiliser, or perhaps the fertiliser was too strong, and I think it caused leaf burn on all the smaller shoots, because some newer shoots came out at a later time which don't seem to have been damaged. I've stopped feeding them completely now, and will continue to not feed them next summer. And what I'm more likely to do is put them into slightly bigger pots, as they do have quite vigorous root systems even on the quince stock. So I may put them into bigger pots in the spring and see what happens next year, but I'm going to be very wary about giving them any food at all, as they're not a flowering size. So I think this is probably fertiliser burn, but I'm not 100% sure. Could have been caused by overwatering or underwatering during hot weather, but there's no way to be 100% sure when you've got these container growing fruits. So just sort of do a short video on my Japanese loquats in winter. They're certainly not affected by the cold we've had the last few days. They seem to be fine, and should be growing like mad again by sort of March or April. So thank you anybody who's watched the video. Appreciate it if you'd give me a thumbs up as usual. Share it with anyone you think might be interested in subjects such as this. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and obviously if you click on the bell, you'll be updated as new videos come out, which will include updates on my loquats. So I'll see you all in the next video. Brett out for now.